So from the shin on shin position, I've got my grip on the inside of the knee here, so I'm curling around nice and deep, okay, ready to redirect that knee in the opposite direction of my belly, so to prevent her from stuffing my control. Okay, I've got my elbow connecting to the inside of my own knee, so I have a nice structure here in order to help pinch and direct that knee in the opposite direction. Okay, so when I'm here, I'm going to look to enter the single leg X. I can use this back hook to hook the legs to reinforce it, or I can keep my heel tucked in nice and tight to my body, depending on what I need and how my partner is reacting on top. So once I get to here, I'm going to rock again onto my side. Okay, I can base my hand here, and when I go to my side, I'm going to elevate my partner's ankle up to the ceiling. Once I do this, as I extend, her shin will slide along my shin until her ankle falls into the pocket. Okay, once her ankle's in my pocket, I'm going to throw my heel to the inside of her hip as I keep my knee tight to my chest here. So I'm closing the space, preventing it from just sitting directly into a guard pass. So once I'm here, I lift my hips and I'm connecting my heel to the inside of my knee. As you can see, I'm not square to my partner. Okay, when I'm square to my partner, it's much harder to keep this control. It's easier for Emily to start pushing my feet. Okay, I'm going to try to be side on here. So I'm looking to the side of my partner, and now I can really pressure heavy with my heel into her hip bone. Once I'm here now, what I'm going to look to do is bump my partner to the side. Okay, so I've got this one leg in isolation. My toes are hooking between the hips here, clamping tight. My hips are lifted off the mat, and what I'm going to do now is hike my hips even higher in order to elevate her to this side. So what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to try and get my partner up onto their toes and then angle my hips out to the outside. So I'm lifting here, okay, and then I'm leaning my hips off to the left. So as I lift, I'm keeping control of that ankle, making sure she can't step out with her foot. Okay, so if I do this and I have no isolation of the foot, she can keep stepping here. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm either looping through with my arm nice and deep, or I'm clamping heavy with my elbow. Okay, so she can't take those little steps to keep her balance. Okay, once I'm here, I'm going to lift and turn my hips out towards the mat. So I lift, turn, and now I can off balance Emily all the way down to her side. Once I get to this position, okay, if you like ankle locks, feel free to go for them. Personally though, I'll always try to take the sweep. So what I'm going to do, once I have my partner down on her side, I'm going to extend away, pass the leg across the hip, so that I have a leg drag position as I go to stand. This is going to give me a much easier time passing the guard, and I'll land in a stronger position as I come up. So right now the foot is here in my armpit. You can perhaps pretend to go for a foot lock, okay? And then from here I'm going to arch away, pass it across my hip, and then re-clamp the foot behind my armpit here. Now that I'm here, I'm going to kick away, get up onto my elbow, pull the knee in tight, so I'm going from ankle joint to the knee joint, and I'm going to extend as I bring my weight over. I'm going to keep my chest to the other side of the knee so I can drive straight into a leg drag from my sweep. Okay, now I have a very strong passing position here. I'm not hugging my partner's knee to my chest, because what I don't want to happen is for Emily to stuff my weight down. Okay, and now I can't extend to elevate. So I'm going to hook behind the knee. I'm keeping distance away from my partner so she can't stuff her knee into me. My elbow and knee are connecting, okay? If she's continuously pulling her leg away, I'm going to reinforce it with a little X hook here. So my back leg is going to come out, hook behind. Now if Emily tries to kick away, she's going to have a lot of difficulty. There's no space here. My feet are connected. If your partner's not trying to do that, you can just keep it tight to your hip. Once I'm here, I'm going to rock onto my side, extend my leg, and now her leg is going to slip into my pocket. Once it's in my pocket, I elevate my hips. Okay, so my hips are now up off the mat. I've got a lot of elevation. I make sure to clamp the ankle so you can't make little steps to catch your balance. My my heel is connected to my knee. I pinch, and now from here, I'm going to bump my hips even higher into the back of Emily's knee as I rotate towards the mat. So look, I'm lifting, bump, until she falls. Once she's down onto her side, I'm going to pass my grip from the inside here where I'm on top of the ankle. I'm going to release, extend away, making sure I've always got connection. I pass it across. Once I'm here, I'm gonna pinch it underneath my own arm. Okay, so I've always got control of Emily's ankle here. Once I'm satisfied, I can come up onto my elbow. Now I'm gonna climb up to the next joint. So I'm going from the ankle to the knee. So now she can't pull her leg away. I extend into the back leg, pull up, okay, basing off my hand, get my chest to the other side, and now I can pressure into the leg drag, so I end in a really nice passing position here, and I don't even need to deal with the guard.